Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline, back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks on how I get my wigs to be as flat as they can be. The wig I'll be using in this video was sent to me by NA Beauty Hair. This is a Brazilian straight wig, 13x6 frontal, 18 inches and 150% density. So what the wig looks like after I have plucked and bleached it, and I just blow dried the hair so the ends are a bit frizzy, but let's get right into the install. So here is a look at what my head looks like under my wigs. It's just in 6 cornrows, 6 very old cornrows, but you get the gist. I do nothing extreme. I make sure that everything is slicked back and it's as flat as I can get it. Now, another trick you want for your wig is to make sure that you secure it to fit your head perfectly. So I'm just showing you guys how I clip the back of the wig to make sure it fits my head right. Once you get the wig on and you've secured the back strands, I want to make sure that I also clip the hair into place. This is a pre-made wig, so you're going to want to make sure you use all the combs they give you. I use all of them except for the one that's in the middle. Whenever it is a handmade wig, what I use to make sure my wig is nice and flat and secure into my head is that I just install a elastic band. A quick run through of how I do my installs. I use a Got2b gel to lay down the lace, and then I go ahead and put the lace down and use a blow dryer to make sure it's all melted in and nice and secure. I have many detailed tutorials on how I install my wigs. It's not really much of a tutorial on how I install it, just how I get them nice and flat. Now that I've installed the wig, I've glued the wig down, I'm using a rat tail comb to get the middle part. I am so bad at getting my middle parts. I feel like even this install, my middle part was slightly crooked, but we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, so I'm just using a rat tail comb to get as middle as possible on this wig. This is a 13x6 frontal, so I'm just showing you guys how far it goes down in the middle, and it goes back pretty down far. But on the sides, you do not get that full 13x6 parting. You get more like a 13x2 parting. Key tool is the hot comb. The hot comb, that's your bestie. That is what gets all of my wigs super flat. I use my hot comb for my curly installs as well as my straight installs. I need my hot comb for all of my installs. But yeah, I like to use it in the middle part, especially to make sure I really push down all the hair in the middle. And I also use it on the hairline portion because that also gives you that really like coming out of your scalp look. So I'm telling you guys, my hot comb I got from the Beauty Supply store, and it was about $16. Invest you the $16 and get you a hot comb. See, even though this hot comb was $16, it doesn't get hot enough. So what I do is I just put it on my stove. I have a gas stove, and I place my hot comb onto my gas stove for about like 3 minutes, not on a high heat, on a medium heat, to get it really hot, because this hot comb is super cheap and doesn't get that hot. So yeah, that's what I do to get it nice and hot and to press my hair. As you can see, already different and looking flat already. Here I'm just using a wet paper towel to clean off the excess Got2b glue on my head. As always, I'm using the black Got2b gel to lay my baby hairs. So once I am done with my baby hairs, I'm just using an elastic band to lay down the lace. And after that, I'm just going to clean up my part a little bit more. That's another key tip. So you want to make your part as flat as possible and as clean as you can. So I'm going to go in with my tweezers to kind of just define the part some more. I'm still gonna go in later with concealer to make this part more defined, but yeah, after that I'm gonna go ahead and straighten the hair and come back to you guys. Now for straightening the hair, I am just applying my BioSilk serum throughout the hair. I love this serum so much. It gets my hair super silky, and then like even if the hair is not the best quality, it still bring out the best in the hair, and I'll link that down below. But yeah, so I'm just using my BioSilk and my straightener to get my hair as straight as possible. Nothing special here, but they are, when it comes to wanting to get your wig as flat as possible, especially for a straight wig, you want to take your time in straightening out the hair. Like, you want to make sure you get out every lumps and bumps, and I hate straightening hair. I'm so lazy, but I still try to take my time to get all the hair as straight as possible. Another key point I wanted to show when straightening your hair, especially for like a middle part, you want to take your time to straighten more close to the frontal and more close to the part that everyone actually sees. Like, you want to take your time to section out like I'm doing right here and go in and try to make it as flat as possible. Even though the hot comb does do the same thing, I still like to go over these parts with the hot comb and a flat iron, because I'm saying, trying to get this to be flat. My last tool that I love to use to get my installs flat for my straight and curly wigs is this Care wax stick. This wax stick just has like it says wax in a stick form, and the wax really helps take care of all the flyaways. And once I go over this with my hot comb, it just again pushes the hair to be as flat as it can be. As you can see, you know, everything's looking pretty flat, and I'm going to go in with my concealer to really help me define my part and give me that snatched, professional looking look. Now that I'm pretty much done with the hair for now, I'm tying the hair back under my makeup, but the final step to really make sure that my wig is as flat as possible is I'm going to get a satin scarf and just place that over my head while I'm doing my makeup, so this really gives the wig time to just lay flat. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do. So I'm going to go ahead, do my makeup, and come back to you guys with the finished look. And here is the finished look. As you can see, my wig is looking flat with a capital T and a capital F, whatever the hell that means. Anyways, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you have any questions, you know you can always message me on Instagram, Twitter, email, all of that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you guys in another one. And peace out, Girl Scouts.